Today, I'm going to be finding out if I have one of the genes that makes certain foods taste bitter. But before we get started, if you like these videos and you've been enjoying my experiments, don't forget to subscribe. If you've ever wondered why certain people are more sensitive to different foods than others, it all comes down to the different taste receptors that can be found on your tongue. So it turns out there's a bitter compound called PTC that not everyone can taste. So in this video, I'm going to be trying to find out if I have the genes to taste it. For this experiment, I'll be using PCR and gel electrophoresis to determine which alleles I have and how strongly I'll respond to PTC. First thing I'm going to do is extract some DNA from my cheek cells. So I'm going to take this toothpick to scrape off a few cells. I'll add that to some extraction buffer. Then I'll incubate it for 10 minutes at 95 C.
Taxman's taken all my dough and left me in my stately home, blazing on a sunny afternoon. And I can't sail my yacht, he's taken everything I got.
Once the sample was loaded onto my thermocycler, I went into the miniPCR software and ran the DNA extraction protocol, which heats my sample at 95 C for 10 minutes. Now that the incubation is complete, I'm going to add some master mix and primers to my DNA, then I'll be ready to run the PCR. Here I'm adding 12.5 microliters of the master mix and 12.5 microliters of the primers with 3 microliters of my DNA sample.
I've got this sunny afternoon. Save me, save me, save me from this squeeze. I got a big fat mama trying to break me, and I love to live so pleasantly. Live this life of luxury, blazing on a sunny afternoon in the summertime, in the summertime, in the summertime. My girlfriend's run up with my car and gone back to her mom and pa, telling tales of drunkenness and cruelty. Now I'm sitting here, sipping at my ice cold beer, blazing on a sunny afternoon. Help me, help me, help me sail away. Well, give me 2 good reasons why I ought to stay. 'Cause I love to live so pleasantly. Live this life of luxury, blazing on a sunny afternoon in the summertime. In the summertime, in the summertime. Ah, save me, save me, save me from this squeeze.
Now that my sample is loaded onto the thermocycler, I'll run the PCR protocol. This involves denaturation, annealing, and extension of my DNA sample. As you can see, after all 30 cycles have been completed, there are over 1 billion copies of DNA. Up next, I'm going to add my restriction enzymes with my PCR product. I'll be adding 14 microliters of my PCR product with 1 microliter of the restriction enzyme FNU4H1.
Got a big fat mama trying to break me, and I love to live so pleasantly. Live this life of luxury, blazing on a sunny afternoon in the summertime, in the summertime, in the summertime, in the summertime, in the summertime.
Now, I'm going to run the restriction digestion protocol, which incubates the sample at 37°C for 15 minutes. Alright, y'all. It's finally time to do the PTC taste test while this is incubating. First up is the control paper, and that's just to get a feel for how the paper tastes. Okay, tastes like nothing. Now it's the PTC paper, and so if I can taste it, it'll taste like ass. Here goes nothing. Oh. Tastes like ass. While the incubation is finishing up, it's time to cast the gel. First, I'm going to add 20 milliliters of water to this flask. Next, I'm going to dissolve one of these sea green all-in-one agarose tabs in the water. After that, I'll microwave the solution for 1 minute. Now, it's time to pour the gel. After that, I'll let it sit for about 10 minutes or until it's solid. Once the gel has solidified, it's time to take out the comb. This helps to create the wells where I'll load the ladder, my sample, and the controls. Now, the gel is ready to be loaded into the buffer chamber. Then it's time to add the TBE buffer. I made this a little earlier by adding 600 milliliters of water to some TBE powder, and so I'll pour in just enough to cover my gel. I've added the gel, I've added my TBE, and now it's time to add my sample, the ladder, and the controls. I'll be adding the DNA ladder, my sample, and the controls into the wells that were created earlier in my gel.
Baby, I feel good from the moment I rise. Feel good from morning to the end of the day. To the end of the day. You and me, we live this life. When we get up till we go see goodnight.
After 30 minutes, here are the results. And it is confirmed that I am a PTC taster. So to the far left is the DNA ladder, and then next to that is my sample. And then the next sample over is the taster control, which my sample is like right in that same base pair region. Yeah, it's not as bright, and there's some extra going on after that, which I would lean towards maybe something went wrong during the restriction, digestion. Maybe I should have left my sample a little colder until everything was ready. But all in all, the experiment went well, and I got my results. It's officially confirmed from the taste test and the gel that I can taste PTC. I really enjoyed this experiment, and all my equipment seems to be working fine. Thank y'all for watching.